That was a terrific video. You actually made it in Los Angeles, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You had somebody rather special to make it for you.
Yeah, we did. We actually worked with a guy called Jamie King, who's like a really big choreographer over there, and he's previously done Human Nature, Madonna, the Academy Awards, Michael Jackson.
Much better than that, then, do they, really?
So we was really privileged to work with him. He was amazing.
When you go to do something like that, it's not a case that you just all walk out on the floor, learn the routine, and then sort of we'll try filming it.
No.
Did you have to go through exercise routines and all that kind of stuff?
Well, because we filmed it in LA, we only was over there for a week, so we had two 10-hour-day rehearsals. So we kind of 10 hours each day, and then we had a day off, and then the following day we shot the video. So we shot the whole video in one day, though, which was good.
You do need to be pretty fit to do that, I would have thought.
You don't really have much choice. If you're not fit, you have to do it anyway. So, no, but it was good fun. It was brilliant working with him, and the director was brilliant, and I had great dancers over there, so it was good.
And those dancers were from over there? They weren't
you have
here now?
Yeah, I have English dancers over here.
You weren't tempted to stay over in America, then?
No, I'm an English girl.
Through and through.
Through and through.
Listen, Eternal, I mean, everything goes bananas, and you're doing really well, and then just when you're sort of not able to get any higher, you say, right, that's it.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
It's kind of really strange. A lot of people sort of like don't understand that even though it seems really small to other people, between the four of us, you know, things just wasn't right. You know, we're still very good friends and we still hang out together, but we just wanted different things. I wanted to go off and try new things. The girls had what they wanted to do, and then we're all really serious about what we want to do in the future. And it wasn't worth kind of me just staying there for the sake of it. I just wanted to get out and be happy. But we're all still good friends, and we see each other.
Yeah, but I mean, there must have been people who were saying, no, don't do it, it's not a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, my management were cool, you know, they understood the reason for me leaving, and sort of supported me all the way, which was nice.
Was there pressure to stay in, though? There must have been.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like, you can't leave, don't be stupid, how can you leave? You know, what are you doing? But really only me and the girls kind of understood just how different things we wanted to do and move in different directions. So, you know, you have to sometimes take a chance and just go for it.
And it's good that they've stayed as they are and they're doing well.
Yeah.
You're doing well on your own.
Oh, no, the girls are doing brilliantly.
Yeah. Did you...
I often worry about sort of, you know, all this sweetness and light. I mean, when Robbie left Take That came on and did a press conference saying, oh, we all love Robbie to bits. I mean, they loved him so much, I'm surprised he could walk down the street without them ever again. I mean, you really are all pals, and you've still got the same management, have you?
We still have the same management, the same record company, and I actually went to school with Kelly. We were best friends at school from the age of 11. So
you've lived through it all?
Yeah, we've been there from like 11 to 21. So, you know, it's really strange now actually not seeing her, because I'm used to seeing her every day at school. And then from school we left and went in the group together, so we were together.
But do you still spend hours gabbing on the phone?
Oh,
as girls are trained, especially trained today.
All the time on the phone.
But to go back to the split and everything else, it's not just management and family, and obviously you within the four girls yourselves, but what about the fans? How have they reacted to you?
They've been really cool. I was kind of really nervous when I first left, not sure how people would kind of act, especially the Eternal fans. But I had some really nice letters just saying, you know, we've just got 2 records to go and buy now, and they understood. I think we were kind of honest as to why I was leaving. I wanted to do new things, and just kind of wasn't happy, and they kind of respected that, I think, and they've been fine.
So where do you go now? I mean, well, OK, you're solo now and you're doing the business, but I mean, have you got a sort of a game plan for your future?
Yeah.
I have a new single out on May the 27th, and then an album called Naked out in June, end of June. So, and then after that, really just releasing, going to Japan, Australia, doing a worldwide kind of thing, and then hopefully a tour in the near future.
What about your private life? I mean, you know, to be a bit nosy here. I mean, how do you say? Can't be
Get on in there, Alison.
Why you're here? But it's not that easy. I wouldn't have thought to set up a relationship or to see somebody when you are flying around and doing all sorts of different things.
No, it's hard. It's hard. I think. You know, I always believe that one day if I meet the right person, then it'll all fit into place and I'll be able to do both. I think until you meet the right person, it's kind of like a hardship.
You must get a lot of unusual attention from people who might call themselves fans, do you? I mean, do you get strange letters and things like that? Some people say you're a stunning girl. I got to admit, I'm one of them. So, I mean, do you get a lot of funny letters and that sort of thing?
No, do you know, I get more letters from girls than I do from guys.
Saying what?
Just kind of like, oh, can you send me some photos, and either I like the single or I don't like the single, or when's the album coming out, just kind of things in general. I think when you're a girl artist, I think, you know, you don't get so much kind of mad attention. It's just more they like to be your friend rather than anything else. I think guys are kind of slightly shyer.
And all these pop magazines that sort of talk about the things you like, the things you don't like, and all that. Do you ever pick up and say, "Oh, is that what I like and don't?"
Oh, all the time.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I'm doing on Saturday, right?
What would you
Okay.
do though if this all ended tomorrow? If it all sort of like stopped and that was it?
God, I'd hate to think.
Can you knit?
I can't knit, I can't cook, I can't do anything like that. I think I'd try and stay within the music business somehow. You know, I love music, I love singing. So if I wasn't able to be out there performing, then I'd try something, maybe acting, anything. But
I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to go from success to success.
You say you
Great to
can.
see you.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are beautiful, aren't you?
Oh, no.
I've never seen you before in the flesh.
Oh, God. Thank you. I've never seen you in a flesh, and
What do you think?
pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good, yeah.
I'm no David Beckham, though, am I, really?
I wouldn't know.
I'm no Jamie Redknapp, though, am I? And you would know about that.
I wouldn't know about that.
Okay, one question for you. Redknapp or Beckham?
Redknapp.
Redknapp, you got to be Redknapp.
Redknapp.
Yeah, I know you're going out with Jamie, right? But it doesn't mean you can have the choice. You can't have the choice, rather. I mean,
Okay.
I just want to know, would you really prefer to go with David if you could? Or-
Absolutely not.
No, so you're quite happy with Jamie. Let's have a vote. Redknapp or Beckham?
Come on,
Redknapp. Love, they can't see shouts on television. Hands, please, okay? Beckham. Lots of blokes there vote for David. Redknapp. I'm sorry,
It
David.
looks like I better be off then already.
Okay, listen, who's better, Louise or Eternal?
Oh, no, that's harsh.
Stop playing to the audience and answer the damn
No,
question.
that's harsh, that's harsh.
Well, come on.
We're both different.
Yeah, who's best?
Who's best? Depends what act.
All right, singing. There's three of them, it's unfair.
It's three of them, yeah.
Okay.
We're completely different.
Okay, what was the Eternal thing all about in the beginning? You know, you and one white girl, three black girls. Was that intentional?
Not really, no. I was friends with Kelly.
Yep.
And the other two were sisters, obviously, and we
Right.
kind of met and got together. And
How did you meet?
I was in a nightclub and I met Dennis Inglesby, who's my manager.
Right.
And he invited me down to the studio where Kelly and, Vernie and Esther were doing backing vocals for Alicia Warren, who's
Right.
Misha Paris' sister.
Okay.
So we all kind of met, we hung out for about a year, and in the beginning he never actually said, I want you to be in a group. We just like hung out and
Right.
did our own thing, and then eventually we actually went to him and said, we want to be in a group.
Right, so it wasn't
He
intentional.
was very clever, no.
It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Was it always the intention for you to leave, to break away, or not?
It never was, no. I never had in my mind that I ever wanted to be a solo artist, ever. Just towards the end, I felt like I needed that freedom, you know? I was getting a bit...
Does he do the hoovering,
Who?
Jamie?
Oh, come on. Where
Have
was
you
it?
seen him hoover? Have you seen Jamie hoover?
No.
Never?
I haven't, no.
Have you seen him wash it up?
No.
Have you seen him in a penny? Have you seen him throwing up?
No.
You must. Are you going out with him? Do you know him?
I do know him.
Okay, all right. So did you leave Eternal? We're just flopping.
Okay, we're gonna
Did you
flip.
leave Eternal or did you get bumped out?
No, I never got
I'm only
bumped out.
asking because I don't
No,
know.
yeah, no, that's cool. No, I left. It was purely my own decision.
Right. Would you fancy him as much as if he wasn't a footballer?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not into football.
let me ask you this, right? Where's the place you've seen him sweating most? On a football pitch or elsewhere?
Well, considering that I don't watch football, you know, I've never seen him
You
sweat
are
on
a
football
smart
pitch.
aleck, aren't
I've
you?
never seen him sweat on a football pitch.
But you have seen him sweating
Of course.
elsewhere.
Anyway.
How come you never? Do you hoover?
Yeah, I hoover.
Yeah. And do you live together?
I'm based in London. No, I have to live here. I'm very busy.
Okay. But he's been to stay at your house. Has he or not? What do you?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not out. You know. It's
Yeah,
1997. It's all right for boyfriends and girlfriends.
My mum, I don't know if my mum knows, though. You know.
Well, everybody.
No, he stayed at my house.
So
yeah.
he is officially a boyfriend.
Yes.
Are you engaged?
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, no, I'm one of these people, Chris, right? I just really
You
believe
like a
that...
chat, don't you?
Yeah.
We're having a chat now.
I just think everybody in life deserves to be happy and
Yep.
follow their heart.
Right.
And, you know, what's meant to be will be.
Right. And so.
But I'm really enjoying my music at the moment.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll ask you about your music if you
I'm
want.
so enjoying my new album.
Let me ask one more question about Jamie. One more. That's it.
Oh.
Just because I want to
Go on
know.
then. What do you
No,
want to
if
say?
you don't want me to ask it, I won't ask
You
it.
want me to get you a signed shirt, don't you?
No.
You just want a signed shirt.
What did you ask him?
Ask me what? To marry you. And then we sell it.
tell you next week, Louise. When you were a little girl, did you go to a stage school?
I did.
What's that called? It's quite a famous stage school, isn't it?
Italia Conti.
Okay, and how does that work? Do you pay to go to there, or what happens there?
Yeah, some people pay. I got a scholarship to go there.
How did you get your scholarship? What did you have to do?
I had to go for an audition.
Yeah.
And I had to say a poem.
Yeah, what was the poem?
I think it was called a poem called Little Lamb.
Oh, Little Lamb from a Little Lamb.
Something like that. And I had to do a ballet class,
right.
a tap class.
And were there a lot of famous young actors that went to that school?
Emily Lloyd.
She's famous.
Naomi Campbell.
She's famous.
Gabriella Ronsois.
So it's a yes then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, right, okay. And were there a lot of Grange Hill stars at that school? I mean, who was in your class that we know about?
Rachel Roberts, who played Justin, she was in my class, and Abigail Hart, who played Paula.
Right.
And she was in the year below me. And Martine McCutcheon.
Pardon?
She was a year below me. Martine, Tiffany in EastEnders.
Tiffany, all right. But
they were all there.
So you've done all right. I mean, you must be sort of one of the most famous people to come out of that place then.
I hope to be one day.
You are already?
Oh,
so what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. If you want to talk about
okay.
what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah,
This is my time to plug.
Yeah, go do it if you want. What's worse for a girl? Quick first.
Oh, God.
What's worse for a girl? No sense of humour or facial hair?
No sense of humour.
No sense of humour. Okay. And you've got a sense of humour and you've got no facial hair, so hey! Isn't it your lucky day? Go on, so go on. What is your album?
Album is out on the 6th of October.
Right.
It's called The Woman in Me.
Yeah.
I go on tour on November the 20th, which I hope you're going to come along to.
I'd love to. This is the first time I met you, and I'm very surprised. I'd really like it. I think you're fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you.
Is it true?
You sing me a line, though.
What? Of what?
Yeah. Anything, your favourite song. One of my songs.
Oh, God. Get it back. I wouldn't do it justice. Okay. Right, moving on. Okay. In kissing, what's proper, right? Girl's tongue, boy's mouth, boy's tongue, girl's mouth.
Oh, I'm lost. What was that?
Well, when you're kissing, do you prefer or...
I'm confused. What do you mean?
Well, I could show you, but no. When you're kissing someone, right, and you do your tongue sandwich.
Tongue sandwich. Yeah. Oh, tongue sandwich.
You providing the filling or the boy providing the filling?
Oh, that's not something I take notice of.
Okay, all right, okay. No, I actually didn't understand the question either. Somebody else wrote it, and I thought I'm not quite sure. I sort of like.
Whoever wrote that question.
Yeah, I won't tell you who wrote the question. Okay. And is it true that you're joining Blur?
Oh, that rumour's got out.
Yeah? That's not true.
That rumour? No.
That's around that rumour.
Really?
That you're going to do a duet with Damon. Is that true or not?
It isn't true, but it's something I'd like.
It's a good idea, yes! Well, look.
I'd be up for that.
Good luck with your tour. Good luck with your song.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming on the show. It's Louise, everybody. There she is. Thank you very much. Give my love to Jamie.
Louise Redknapp, sexiest woman of the decade. Tell us how it feels.
Obviously, I'm chuffed a bit, you know. I've been doing the magazine, I've been in the magazine for over 10 years, or 10 years, it's sort of like very early days, so I'm just chuffed to bits. I think it shows that the FHM readers have got good taste to vote a pregnant woman in. No, I'm chuffed to bits. I've been the magazine's been a big part of my career, actually. It played a big part when I left Eternal, and it's carried on right through to now, so.
And the British fellas obviously love you a lot.
I think I've got a few mates that read FHM. No, do you know, I kind of think that sometimes when people have grown up with you a little bit, which I think they have done with me.
I think I probably did your first ever TV interview
with
Eternal.
Yes.
1990 something or other.
Yeah, 94, I think.
Hey, haven't you done well?
Oh, it's a long time ago.
It is a long time ago.
Let's not talk about it.
But what a career, you know, with the girls there in the group, then on your own, you know, solo singing career, and now presenting, and very, you know, it sounds patronising to say very creditably, but I mean, you've taken to it like a duck to water, haven't you? You seem to really be enjoying yourself.
Do you know, I do. I think your life takes different paths, and music, I think, will always be my first love, to sing and perform, but I have 2 children, and the music industry has changed so much, and you kind of find a new path that fits in with your life. And it's more comfortable, and TV's great because I get to go home and still be a mum and have kind of a bit of a permanent schedule, where I think in music you're on the road, you're touring, and it's tough. And
something has to give, so...
You seem to have kept your feet on the ground, though, you and Jamie. I mean, you were the original wag, you know, Louise Redknapp, the wife and girlfriend. Yeah, the wag.
Yeah.
But you've always, it seems to me, from what you're just saying then as well, you've been a homebody and that's kept you grounded, which is very important.
Yeah, I take nothing for granted. I know that there's brilliant people always coming through in this industry, and I'm grateful for having the opportunities to do a job that I enjoy. I don't like to moan about it because I know I could be doing things that are so much harder and unpleasant. So, yeah, I'm just really grateful. I've been very lucky, so touch wood.
Nasty Nigel Lithgow. Is he that nasty?
Do you know, I've known Nigel for so many years. His wife actually taught me at school and gave me my very first job in pantomime when I was about 13. So, no, he's not nasty at all. He's very sweet, really nice, and, you know, knows what he's talking about.
But you also, you are a dancer. I mean, it's not as if you've been brought in and you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, because you did sort of stage school and dancing there.
Went to stage school and trained as a dancer. That was kind of my original first job. So what those guys are doing, I have been there and done that kind of...
Does that make it harder to judge, in that you don't really want to criticise your fellow performers in a way?
That's the toughest part, because I can't be on the panel and not call it as I see it, because then I think the people at home know. But at the same time, no one wants to be mean about anybody. So I always just try and be kind of put it in the most diplomatic way that I can, but at the same time give them information that I think will bring them out next week to do a better performance. But they're great. I'm in no real place to talk about how they dance because they're brilliant, but I can just see it as I see it and hopefully give them a bit more encouragement for the following week. And they're all fab dancers.
Isn't it wonderful how dancing has completely taken off? You know, Strictly brought it back, as it were, under the new format. We'd had Come Dancing through the 50s and 60s years ago, which was very sedate. Strictly brought it back, and suddenly everybody's on, and it seems to me to be such a wonderful thing to do, to be everywhere.
Well, anybody can go and do it. I think with singing and things like that, it's hard, because if you're not very good at it, it's very hard to go out there and try and do singing lessons. I think with dance, you can go, like my parents love a bit of ballroom dancing. They're not particularly great, though they might say they are, but they still go and do it. It's something they can do together, and all of that's due to the likes of Strictly and this programme just encouraging people to go out there, take dance lessons. It's exercise and good fun.
Trouble is, you see, I embarrass my kids when I dance, because they say, Dad, when you're dancing, I'm dancing, why do you always look pain?
There definitely gets to a stage in life where you become a mum or dad dancer. I don't
try
know if
not
I'm
to.
there yet. I'm too scared to try.
I don't think there's any danger of you getting anywhere close to that
not
yet. Certainly not that
please.
image. No, people say, oh, go on, Mum, go on, you go and dance. What do the children make? Because you've got two boys.
Yeah.
What ages are they now?
5 and 1.
Oh, so the 5-year-old presumably is...
The 5-year-old just phoned me up after and said, Mum, I like the one with the hat. I was like, OK, which one? He went, the one sitting next to you with the curly hair. I was like, that's Cisco, he's not in the competition.
The judge is going to win if it's down to your
he
kids.
likes Cisco, the one with the hat.
Does this mean that the singing career is behind you now, or would you never say never? I mean, would you
Oh,
come
God,
back?
never say never. I would love to get back out there and sing. It's something that I kind of grew up doing and has been my life for much longer than being in TV. But I'm quite realistic, and it's hard, and I think it'd be very important that I had the right song and it would be the right time. So I never say never.
Do you still sing at home for pleasure?
All the time.
Really?
Or it's just humming. The kids will sing. Jamie actually loves music, so he is always playing music and got the radio on, so the kids are always singing, and music's quite a big part of our life.
Is it easy to live with an extremely good footballer once he's retired, or is it tough?
Well, luckily he plays a lot of golf. So it's been quite painful these last few weeks, because the floors or the grasses, the tees, whatever they call them, have been frozen. So he's been around me a lot.
He doesn't go off for long periods playing golf, does he?
He's definitely got golf shoes on.
Has he really? Keep an eye, you know. Great to talk to you. Good luck with Susie.